welcome back. I know it's been a couple of weeks. I'm always slacking on making videos, but I promise you I've been busy. I rode all the way down to my brother's in Massachusetts, stayed there and visited, then took my mom and grandmother. We drove all the way to Alabama. 20 hours. They're finally moved, they're settled, everyone's good. It was one heck of a trip, but I made it back. Thank God for my husband. I pull in the driveway. I tell him what I want. I'm like, I need this, I need this, I need this. Super demanding, right? Because I've been gone for a week, and I'm like, I need these things. He's got a balloon, welcome back balloon. He's already in the driveway waiting for me. I was like, oh my gosh. I walked in the door. The two cats were just like, oh, you're home. No, I'm mad at you. And they pretty much just turned around and walked away like, you ditched me for a week. When you're gone for a while, I told my husband, make sure you scoop the cat box, make sure they got food and water, do these household duties, right? Now you guys know how my husband is with the whole, crumbs everywhere, and he doesn't see everything. And, well, apparently, our poor little girl, Clarice, had some problems while I was gone. Think she might have had a little anxiety since Mama wasn't home for days, because this is the first time since we've gotten her over the last 7 months or 8 months that I've been gone for more than a day or two. So she started having some problems, and he wasn't sure if she was barfing or if she was pooping or what, but it was kind of on the rug and on the floor here and there. And so he cleaned it up as best he could, but he wasn't sure what was going on with her. So instead of taking a picture like a normal person and being like, what do you think is this? He just left it on the rug. Crusted, come to find out, poop. She was having diarrhea. Crusted on the rug, and he left it there, guys, for days. So that way when I got home, I could diagnose the problem. I was like, there's something seriously wrong with you. That is nasty. So I get home, I look at it. She's got poop on her tail and her bum, so I could tell she'd obviously had issues. So I had to give her a bag, clean it up, take the rugs outside, wash them down with the hose, and blah, blah. Because that's what I want to deal with after being gone for a week.
Yes, ma'am.
We're here at the dump.
Yes, the waste management department.
And just dropped off a whole bunch of junk.
Yes, junk in her name, but valuable pieces of furniture and items that, I've had in the house for years. Gone. Memories, gone. Okay.
We've now taken 3 trips to the dump this week, so hallelujah, hallelujah. So while we're at the dump, as you saw, I gave you a quick shot of the cones that they put in the lanes, so that way you stay in your lane and you're in the right spot, right? And mind you, we're the only ones there at the time. There's nobody else there, no cars around, just the dumb guy who loves us and knows that we're a bunch of boneheads and stands out there and watches us and laughs at us as we attempt to throw things over the railing like a bunch of babies. Now, as we're pulling out of the spot, those beautiful cones, they don't move. They sit there, and they're always there. Always. And while the dump guy is watching us, my husband proceeds to start to run over the cone. And I go, honey, watch out for that crunch. And I look back, the guy's laughing. He goes, don't worry, it'll come back up. And Scott runs out, goes around the back, and the guy's laughing. And oh, honey. Oh, I feel so bad for you.
Now, the real story is not quite like what my beautiful wife is sharing with me.
Yeah, okay. They know you're full of crap.
I knew very well those cones were there. Obviously, my age, you pay attention. Good eyesight. I thought by hitting one, I could test the durability of that cone, which I might write a paper on someday about orange cones. You never know. So now I know it can withstand an equinox riding over it. Popped right back up and beautiful. I even went out of my way to get out of the car to move it back to the exact spot. Most people would have just gone and, like, hey, I'm just not that kind of guy,
Yeah.
That was how that went. Then we just proceeded to get all of our valuable items, I'm saying,
Yeah.
out of the vehicle and thrown into the dump. Now, the dump's set up with these bins where you got to be, fairly careful. Throw it, you got a little rail in there. You got to throw it over the railing, which, can be a little difficult at times.
Yeah.
So together we threw this beautiful piece of furniture. Just a beauty, 4-legged bench. I know we could have used it someplace in the house or the garage, or given somebody a good deal on it. But together we threw that baby in, and all the challenge was on me because I had to take the heavy end and get it up over that railing, which I did quite nicely. I lost my footing a little, but it wasn't bad. And I hear this worker on the other side of that damn thing has been watching us. What are you saying, hon?
He watches Scotty attempt to throw the bench over the railing and kind of almost fall and stumble around, and he goes, "Jesus, don't fall in!" And I said, yeah, Scotty'd be the one to do it, and he had to fish him out, and it's pretty bad when the dumb guys know that you're kind of a bonehead.
It is good that everyone knows that around this little town.
They watch out for you, honey.
They do.
It's nice, very nice.
They watch out for me, and in turn, I watch out for them.
No, you don't. You've almost run them over.
That's keeping them alert.
Okay.
I look out for the best, and you give them a little scare, they tend to back off from doing those types of behavior.
That's why they stand behind the railing and watch you.
Well, actually, I see them getting right off the sidewalks when they see us coming down the road. But, hey, that's okay, too. Gives me more room to friggin' whoop, whoop, whoop. Just if you want to know, we're going back to the house. No, we're not. We're actually going
Well, we are.
No, we'll bring those bottles up to the old
we'll donate
donation bin.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go down to Hillman's right now. And Hillman's is one of the best bakeries in the state of Maine.
Oh,
yeah. And we're just going to go down and see if they have anything sugar-free and healthy on board today.
Right. Yeah.
And as always, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, someone's got to. Now, I'm riding around our wonderful hometown here in Skowhegan, eating cottage cheese right out of the container with a spoon, and wasn't really thinking too much of it. But as we're riding around, stopping, get gas, and I'm sitting there munching away on my cottage cheese, I'm thinking, people probably think this is ice cream, and then they see it and they go, who in the heck rides around with a tub of cottage cheese on a hot 80-degree day? Me, folks. Just me.
It's actually called budgeting. I found that cottage cheese, if you just close your eyes and you think about it, think it's ice cream, you'll eventually be eating ice cream. Much cheaper. I got a good deal on this, and I think she's just going to have to deal with cottage cheese for a good part of the summer. That's it.
Thank you, honey. It's great.
You're welcome. I had ice cream the other day.
You suck.
Well, I had ice cream the other day anyway, so went
funny.
to get it finished because it was large, of course, because it was a good deal.
Yeah.
So I ate what I could that night, and I put it back in the refrigerator and went to bed. So excited the next day to have it, I went in the freezer and somebody ate it. Now, I found it in the refrigerator. I put it in the wrong part of the refrigerator. It melted.
Yeah, separated. I'm sure it was just
separated. No, I ended up just throwing that in the trash.
Yeah, that was a good deal, honey.
Well, hey, started out as a good deal, and then went all to hell.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes with you.
Now I told my dear sweet husband, when I left, you need to shock the pool the night that I leave. Well, that morning, that night, you need to do it overnight. Just powder. You pour it in, turn the thing on, let it go all night, and then you're good for the week. It won't get all gross, right? Okay, really simple to do. You pour it in the pool, the end. So I'm gone for the week. Come home Saturday. I'm exhausted. I ate dinner, blah, blah. I'm like, well, I'm going to go see how the pool's doing. So I walk outside and I look, and I'm like, and I reach in the pool, and it's like, oh, it's pretty warm, and then I touch the side, and it's all just slime. Like, it's so slimy. I'm like, ugh. I look at him and I go, we've got all morning tomorrow. You know how happy I was? It's going to be 80 degrees and beautiful. I was so looking forward to jumping in the pool. And now I can't because it won't be ready until we have to go and leave to go play for the band job. I was like, I'm going to kill you. How hard is it to shock the pool? So it'd been 2 weeks without having anybody shocking it, people swimming in it, blah, blah, blah. You know how disgusting that pool was? It's dirt. He also didn't put the pool cover on all week. So it was super low on water. There's pine needles all through it. There's dirt through it. There's bugs in it. I'm like, seriously,